Joy news, and unfortunately, our young patient after this interview passed away. Now, the prevalence of chronic renal disease has close to doubled over the last 10 years, with cases across the entire span of Ghana's population from different ages. Not only that, in terms of dialysis machines, we have approximately 300 in the entire country, with majority in Greater Accra and Ashanti regions. 4 regions in Ghana do not have a single dialysis equipment, and citizens in those regions have to actually move all the way to Accra or Ashanti or close by regions to be able to get some help. According to the CEO of Kolebu, they would need about 961,000 Ghana cedis to maintain the current charges without an increment, because unfortunately, the materials needed for dialysis incur a minimum of 5% import duty and taxations. Now, on that note, it's life changing when people do not get access to such critical care. Now, if critical care materials such as this are still being faced with an importation charge, shouldn't it be the humane thing to at least clear certain charges off it, so that at least the prices of these products and services can be maintained for the average Ghanaian who cannot get it on national health insurance?
You see the question you just asked me? Beautiful question. Why aren't our leaders asking themselves this question?
Gang.
Why should it be left to us social commentators or entertainment, pop culture journalists to sit here and try and be human? Because you take away policy, and be human. It just wants a 15-year-old lady.
Yeah.
Like, if this does not send a message
to the powers that be, then Ghana you call your left and I say you call your right, because this is not even about being a professional at what you do. I'm moving the conversation away from them, because I know tomorrow, Saturday, they are going to come on the political shows to talk about their pros and cons and whatnot. So for me, I don't want to even get into that. I want to appeal to their human conscience that, first of all, we are not even done with the conversation about parts that were taxed. We are not even done with that conversation. We have a situation where there are import taxes or import duties on machines or equipment that could come in and save more lives. A few days ago, there was a press release by the Ghanaian Association of People Living with HIV,
yes, it's
where their retroviral drugs are stuck at ports, which is free medicine bought with donor funds.
Yes.
Cannot get access to the people that matter, and there's been a 6-month shortage or 4-month shortage because they need to pay taxes on free medicine.
This one, remove the political spectacles, right? And just look at it from a human point of view. Is it not wickedness? Is it not, like, and I keep saying this, if the citizens keep dying, who is going to vote for you? Who are you going to go to? And you see, unfortunately, the people that they often access in, shall I say, the lower tier of society are the ones who are actually suffering this. They're the ones who can't even afford to pay for some of these healthcare, bills and whatnot. So if you constantly disregard them because maybe you can afford to fly to South Africa or fly to the US or the UK to have yourself checked, but these are the people who you would want to go and queue
to vote
come elections to vote for you. So if not for anything at all, the empathy you had to go into their midst and sit there and braid their hair, pound their fufu, because you want to relate with them. That same empathy is lost because all of a sudden you become a power that be, and that we have to write a presser for us to have conversations on the internet, for people to get angry before you need to. And it shouldn't be a conversation we should have. People should just sit down and say, you know what, guys, let's put aside our roles, let's put aside our ranks. These are human lives we are dealing with. Let's see to it that at least with what we have, we can make something happen for the human, or for the human being, or for the Ghanaian citizen first. That is why you wanted to go and serve. Because if it's about being a boss, you have your businesses you can run and be a boss. but you said you wanted to serve, you want to serve in the public sector. And even moving the conversation away from the public sector to a private, this is not how you would want to even run your own business. So why are you running the country this way?
And know that Omope and Badia, they can use a small child on the billboard going, and then they will say, my future is in your hands. We just lost one of our future. Do they care? They don't care. Oh.
AJ, how much is the new BOG building?
$250 million.
Okay. The average cost for a dialysis machine is between $6,000 to $84,000. So let's just use the highest. When you divide 84,000 by 250 million, when I finish, I'll come to the National Cathedral. You have 2,976 devices within that 250 million that could be spread across the length and breadth of this country. How much is the National Cathedral? The whole, how much is it?
50 million.
50 million. I'm doing it live on TV, so people will know say I'm concocting figures. 50 million divided by, everybody say 84,000. That is another 595 machines that could be spread. Machines come out. Some hospitals do not have beds. They don't have beds. There's a region or there's a town in Sulu somewhere, and they can't even afford to have labor.
Agenda 111 is 52% complete.
Mame, Jai,
Rich
hospital.
89
Rich hospital. There's another
complete.
phase of rich hospital that needs to be completed. It's not done. That is what she's saying. The disconnect is what I find alarming. Because when election year comes, we'll be here. We'll come, by the grace of God, we'll come on this show.
Amen.
And we will see the way they move and how they'll go to barbering shops and how they'll go to the marketplaces and how they'll go and appeal to their sense of whatever to get their votes. So why is it that after you've gotten their, they're not even asking you to buy them a car. They're not asking you to buy them a house or buy them pizza. They're telling you, just give us help, good health, quality health care. Let us be even the national health insurance scheme.
Yeah.
What has come of it?
It's in existence.
What is it doing?
It's just a little underfunded.
That is my problem. So why did we even create it in the first place?
Because it's life changing.
Whose life has it changed?
People need it. No,
whose life has the national health?
It gives access.
The 20
for
cedis that is off
for
my
the
total
poor,
amount
for the poor and or people who are hard.
AJ, let your team go
to me, I am on the national health insurance.
A poor person just died.
Let your team go there. Let your team go.
Perhaps we need more funding to increase the amount of diseases and treatments it can cover. And that has been probably one of the biggest conversations, because a large percentage of it does not get to the national health insurance scheme in general.
Did you hear the Minister of Information saying that they are looking to add the dialysis treatments to the national health insurance scheme?
So they just need to increase.
And I'm saying that the national health insurance scheme cannot even take up people who have malaria.
On that note, let's go on a break. We'll be right back right after this. Stay with us. This is The Trends.